Is Gregg Berhalter going to deploy a B team against Mexico? Real Madrid got clapped in El Clásico, and a player got a red card for pretending to jerk off. We're talking about all this on Tea Time. Welcome to episode 16 of Tea Time with David, and I'm not going to lie, I'm nervous. I don't think I've ever been this nervous for a sporting event in my life. I've had my favorite club team play in the Champions League final, and I don't even know if this compares. The 3 U.S. men's national team qualifiers have me on edge, and apparently all of U.S. men's national team Twitter. I have never seen a more toxic environment. Everybody is fighting on there. You can say the simplest opinion, you'll get yelled at. Where you'll be like, man, Gregg Berhalter, he's got a nice shirt on today. Someone will be like, you don't know ball. You're an idiot. You really think you know anything? And I'm like, I just said it was a nice shirt. And I think something that is contributing to everybody on edge is the injury bug hitting the U.S. This is just awful. There is a debate going on right now. Should Gregg Berhalter put out a B team against Mexico? The idea here is that to qualify, the U.S. really needs that win at home against Panama, and it's the most likely game you're going to win. So the idea is, the first game at Azteca, put on the B team. Make sure nobody gets yellow card accumulation to miss Panama. No one gets injured. You lose if you get that win against Panama. That's all that matters. But counter argument to that, what if your players who you're saving then get a yellow card against Panama and then can't play against Costa Rica? You're saying you only want your best player for one game of the 3? I saw a poll online. It's literally split right down the middle. So what do you guys think? Should Gregg Berhalter rest the guys in the first game or go all out at Azteca? To qualify, realistically, you can get an Interconfederation playoff against New Zealand, and to get that, all you need to do is beat Panama at home. That will secure 4th place for the U.S. But realistically, the U.S. probably needs 4 points to qualify for the World Cup. And that means you got to either get a draw at Azteca, where you have never won a game before, or you get a draw in Costa Rica, where you haven't gotten a point since the 80s. Like, why is Costa Rica a fortress? But that is what it is. So, yeah, I'm nervous as hell. Moving on to world news, though, let's check in with our Norwich correspondent, Colby, to see how he's holding up during the international break.
Colby, what's the latest Norwich update?
I texted Greg. He didn't answer me.
Also in world news, though, a Clásico is this weekend, and good God, Real Madrid looked horrible. I know you didn't have Benzema, but Real Madrid without Benzema, they may as well be fake Madrid. They're like peanut butter without jelly, me without tea. But how are you going to let Aubameyang score a brace against you at home? I mean, what can we say? Real Madrid were in the mud. And if Barcelona doesn't win the Europa League this year, then they are absolutely going to give themselves a little Mickey Mouse trophy that says, hey, we beat Real Madrid 4-0 at the Bernabeu. But you know what? Congratulations to Barcelona. Fair play. They played fantastic. They looked great. Speaking of Clásicos, though, we're going to move over to Mexico, where there was another Clásico, and a player got sent off for pretending to jerk off, beat his meat, whack the sack, whatever you want to call it. Quiñones scored a goal in the 90th minute to tie the game against Chivas. He's celebrating. He puts his Atlas jersey out. He's showing it. But then when he's behind the referee, he's just giving it to the Chivas bench, talking all this mess. But then he pretends to masturbate. At the end of the day, that's literally what it was. And the referee was having none of it and gave him an immediate red card. I know his teammates were probably telling him, we got to make a comeback. We have to do a comeback. You're in charge of this. Get us the comeback. But I think he took that term a little too literally. He saw the referee's back turn. He's like, you got it. Comeback. I got it. But listen, be respectful with your celebrations, guys. Don't do this shit. That is all for Tea Time this week, though. We'll be back with the U.S. either making the World Cup, making a playoff, or me crying myself to sleep every night for the next 4 years. We'll be back.